I just saw somebody save one of my other life update videos. I don't know why you do that unless like you save it so you can watch it later, I guess. But I'm just like, whatever. It is what it is. It kind of makes me weirded out, but at the same time, I think it's because they want to watch it later. I don't know. But yeah. So like that was crazy. And my mom was also telling me like when she was living, like, she used to live between, I guess she's kind of got a boyfriend now, which is somebody who she's known all her life, but they really just cuddle. And he's got epilepsy just like her, he has seizures though. I don't know if it's epilepsy, but she has epilepsy from a head injury when she was a kid. But because of her ex, she has to, her medicine got upped because of that. And like he's got a protection order against him. Doesn't mean she can't go out there because her horses are out where he is. And even the judge was like, the protection order is against you, so it doesn't matter if she comes out there, she's out there just taking care of her horses and whatever, so he even threatened to kill her horses. Like, what? Like, but they're fine. Like, they're okay. And she's trying to find a place to put them, but yeah, it's just been a mess for her, like, super stressful, and like, so she stays with my godmother and like her other friend that she's known for years, for like since they were teenagers, I think, and her boyfriend. So like it's stressful because like not her boyfriend, but like her friend is stressful because she has to take her everywhere, and like it's like she just uses her as a taxi. It's like, so I get it, but like my mom will just go to this park that I used to live by, and it's like it has a lot of trees and everything. She goes there to just like relax and stuff. I was like, I used to go to that park too for the same reason when I lived there last. I'd walk there, and so that's where we took our pictures, like from the weekend. Me, Chloe, and then my mom was in one of them. So when we're on the swings too, that's where we took video and pictures. I had my tripod with me. And when I was like, because like we were on the way, I think we're on the way there, or like I don't know, but I was feeling the anxiety because my mom was like, because her ex got a new number and started messaging her, and she answered the call and everything. You know how it can, like, if you've been through abusive shit like this, then you know how it is, like how it can get like you shouldn't answer, but at the same time, like, you do, because I'm trying to grab my charger, because it's what you... Why is it tangled? Why do they do that? But you answer the phone because that's just... I don't really have to explain it, I guess, but that's... Now don't unplug me. Try out, kitty. But, yeah. Like, it's hard to cut them off and keep them cut off. So, like, she was answering, and he wanted her to call his food stamps card and something, and she was getting stressed, and I'm like, you don't have to answer and just block him. You really don't have to do anything for him. Like, you're not you're not with him anymore. And she's not good at setting boundaries, which is okay, understandable. Excuse me. So it's just hard it's hard in general to set boundaries, but she's not good at it, and that's okay. Like, it's understandable. But she eventually did block him, because he started, like, he's even sent videos of him crying. Not that time, but, like, he did a while back. But then he started saying, I'm crying again, and it was just dumb. Like, that's what they do. Like, they'll ignore you when you need them, but then the moment you discard them, or like, well, not discard them, well, the moment you go no contact, they're all, or like you cut them off or break up with them and leave them, they're like, oh, I'm gonna blow up your phone. Like, yeah. I'm like, yep, that's the shit they do. And I was stressing her out, and then she eventually blocked him, and then it's like, it's just been a mess. And like, it's been like, the last time I saw her was last January, not this January, but January 2022, I believe. I believe that's the last time. And she's aged a lot, just because of the shit. Like, when you've been in an abusive relationship like that, it ages you like no other, and it's like, that's not even fair. Like, why aren't they getting, like, why don't they get aged? Like, it's so stupid. Eventually it does catch up to them, though. Eventually they can't have their masks and shit on like that. They can't fool people as easily, because their shit starts to deteriorate. But yeah, we went to that park, and I was like, okay, it's good. I think we all need this. Like, and just go to the park, waiting for the time to go to Chloe's house. So that was fun. The park was fun. Me and Chloe had fun taking pictures, and at first there's other people there, and I was like, oh god, they're gonna like watch me, and they were a little bit, and I was like getting upset. But then I was like, you know what? Somebody's driving by. You know what? Just, who cares? Get used to it. You gotta get used to it. Just let them watch. Just as long as you're having fun. My charger is so dumb, I think. I don't know why. Anyways. So I was like, that was fun though. And then that's when we went to her house, Chloe's house, and then it was just me and my mom that night. And that's the night I was able to fucking sleep really well. I was able to sleep. And then I was like, great. And so I can't sleep in. And so I thought I didn't get to sleep in, but that's okay. Because then when I came back, I did have to pull over because it got too hot. And I think it was because I was wearing that hat, and it was like too hot, and I don't know. Plus I was behind slow trucks, and so I had to pull over. I'm like, this is why I don't like being out during the day, because it's like, number one, there's a lot of people. Another, like, the sun is like scorching. I can't deal with the sun that much. It's so intense these days. But when I stopped for a little bit and started driving, it was fine. And I was worried that when I was gonna sleep that night, that I was gonna be I'm not gonna be able to wake up, have a hard time waking up, then to go to the bathroom and everything. It didn't really. But I've still been, like, struggling to not be so tired. But I'm thinking I'm coming out of it. Especially since I was carrying all this stuff and wanted to talk about it. I'm talking about it, and it's helping a lot. So there's the service to self as well. Getting all this crap out of me. Yeah, so I have a little more to talk about. I know these are long, and I'm not sorry.